With the finale of Season 6 airing, we now have 6 seasons inside of the Supergirl series, so today I thought it was time for me to stop and rank all 6 seasons of Supergirl, ranked from the worst to the best. Please know that everything that I will say in this video is just my very own opinion. My list is certainly not the right list, it is just my list, and you are free to comment down below your very own opinion on each season of Supergirl, ranked from the worst to the best, just like me, or you could just do your favorite. Or you can also just tell me what you thought of the series as a whole. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Please don't forget to check out that Twitter. That's going to pop up on your screen right now. And also don't forget to check out that Over's playlist. That playlist is always up above, and the link is always in the description. That being said, let's get right into our ranking. Kicking off my list at number 6 for me has got to go to Season 2, a season that has all of the charm of the first, but with more soapiness and more of the CW drama. Now, don't get me wrong, I loved a good villain of the week season of TV, especially inside of the Arrowverse with Flash Season 1, but this season felt like they sacrificed story for relationships. The melodrama is up to 11 here, and once Mon-El is introduced, it just goes downhill from there, and I really do like the Mon-El character, and that's what most of this season focuses on, though. It focuses on the relationships of the characters and their significant others. This season also marks many new characters' appearances like Lena, Magan, and Superman, even though they job Superman the first chance they get. But we are given new arcs for James with him turning into Guardian, and also Alex coming out as lesbian. I really do love that. But from a central story and plot basis, this season offers nothing new to the series. Kicking off the top 5 list for me has got to go to Season 6, the newest and the final season of Supergirl. Is one of the messiest of the series, as well as the entire Arrowverse. Now, individual episodes are fine, and the huge development and time given to make Kelly a better character was great in my opinion, but the season in general was just uneven with this writing, with this tone, with everything about it. It just felt very uneven, and they didn't know where they wanted to end off at. The finale did not feel earned with the way they ended off Kara's character. It felt like they wanted to have that perfect send-off, but their story didn't warrant them to have that send-off. And all the characters do is just place blame on themselves every time they fail. Lena being a witch is useful in a sense, and Nixley as a villain was alright, but the Pokemon / search for the Infinity Totems and Belissa Benoist is what keeps this season from falling into oblivion. At number 4 for me has got to go to Season 5. I love the pre-crisis half of this season. Lena and Kara's relationship is put on full display here, and the effects of what Lex did in Season 4 has weight on all of the characters, especially Lena. I love the fact that you can't really tell whether Lena is actually cheering for Kara or she just wants to make Kara feel the same pain that she felt. Like, it's a very different type of side that we see of Lena that is a welcome one in my opinion. I also really do like Kara's new look with the bangs. I thought that was a very cool addition. I also love the fact that the characters just feel all comfortable together. It feels like they're just having a blast. Pre-crisis of this season felt like the characters and the cast was just having a blast with this series, and it made it feel like you just want to watch these characters. And as an overall season, it's alright. It's very mixed bag for me. But post-crisis delivers some confusing writing, with Leviathan coming back into play with Lex after Crisis. The technology is our own worst enemy story is done way too many times at this point, and while I can appreciate this season's ambition, it falls short on trying to make an attempt on a social commentary like they did in Season 4. Kicking off my top 3 list for me has got to go to Season 3. Now, to be honest, not a bad season. It's one of those where you have to pay attention to each episode to get the fullest result of the story. Mon-El coming back serves a purpose, and it introduces some new ideas and concepts, as well as some great characters into the show, like time travel and Brainy. Rain is just a powerhouse of a villain inside of this season, introducing us to World Killers and how Sam has the Hulk, Green Goblin, Jekyll, and Mr. Hyde thing going on. I loved all of that. Each episode moves the story forward to the point where episodes just flow together. I really enjoyed the idea of them introducing Argo and the rest of the Kryptonians. It serves purpose for the story that they were trying to tell. Now, my biggest positive for this season is the fact that Kara is given so much crap this season for having a god complex. How she feels as though since she's Supergirl, she is the one that can only have the problems. She is the one that, you know, feels as though she can do everything herself because she's Supergirl, and I like the fact that people give her crap, especially Lena, on that sense. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of the light characters brooding in their third season, but I think it's done well here. My only negative is Sam's daughter. I really did not like her. She was very annoying. She disobeyed Sam a lot, and the fact that she was just written off after every bad thing that she did as cute just put cherry on the cake. But other than that, it's certainly not bad and definitely not a boring season. Our runner-up at number 2 for me has got to go to Season 1. Now, as the first ever Arrowverse season I ever watched, I gotta say it's very nostalgic for me, and I always thought that this was the best season of Supergirl. It was actually in my top 3 list for the Arrowverse seasons. You guys can go back to that ranking up above. This season offers some great cheesiness and a lighthearted tone that perfectly fits the character of Supergirl as well as Superman. I mean, in some cases. Melissa Benoist couldn't be even more perfect as the titular character. She just has this bubbly, hopeful energy about her that you just love to watch. I also love how empowering it is for Kara to want to find her place as a hero in a world that already has Superman. And honestly, I think that arc is more compelling than her being able to job Superman the first chance that she gets when he thought he was fighting Zod. Season 2. Now, a big negative of this season to me is the fact that there is a lot of melodrama. It was on the CBS, so just like CW, they're basically, CBS owns CW anyway, so it has all of that melodrama nonsense. It's just filled to the brim with drama and will they, won't they stuff. Kara wanting to be with James, but James can't be with her because of the fact that he's with, somebody else. So yeah, I can see where. So yeah, this season has a lot of drama, but is it one of the most enjoyable seasons in my opinion? Yes. Is it one of the most light? Is it one of the most light and fun seasons in the Arrowverse? Yeah. I gotta say, Supergirl Season 1 is still a really great season of television. But coming in at my number 1 has gotta go to Supergirl Season 4. As shocking as it may seem, because for years I've always said Supergirl Season 1 is the best season of Supergirl, and it is one of the best seasons of the Arrowverse. Seems like Season 4 took that spot. After my rewatch of the season, I gotta say, I love Supergirl Season 4. Season 4 offered the best writing of the series. Every aspect about the season is great. Every episode moves the story forward and offers substance to the story. Season 4 is a prime example of how you are able to mix real-world themes into superhero media. This whole season has a lot of racial themes inputted inside of it. Aliens and humans, with aliens being the target for discrimination and racism. And I love the fact that it connects directly to Supergirl with her God complex aspects. How she feels as though, hey, they don't discriminate against me. She appears as a human, so of course she can hide in plain sight, but a lot of them have to wear that on their skin, and they made it important to the story as well as important to the villains. The Sons of Liberties are just awesome villains, but I like the fact that they are actually pawns to the true villain, and that all of this connects to the actual true villain in Lex freaking Luthor. I think how they connected the non-linear storytelling with Lex Luthor in this series, I think it worked perfectly well. I love the fact that they focus a lot more on the reporter side of Kara Danvers than they actually do on the Supergirl side. And when they do focus on the Supergirl side, it means something to the story. We have engaging storytelling, amazing villains, and smart writing. In my opinion, Supergirl Season 4 is one of the best seasons of the Arrowverse, and it has to come in at number 1. Alright guys, that was it for the last ranking of all Supergirl seasons, ranked from the worst to the best. Please know that everything that I did say in this video is just my very own opinion, and you are free to comment down below your very own opinion on all seasons of Supergirl, ranked from the worst to the best, just like me, or you could just do your favorite. My list was certainly not the right list, and you could also talk about the series in general. With that being said, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Please don't forget to check out that Twitter. That's going to pop up on screen right now, and also that Arrowverse playlist. That link is always in the description. Come back later for more Arrowverse content. And with that being said, I'll see you all next time. Peace.